find myself vlogging from my car, and then always in some food line. Y'all must think I'm greedy as hell, which I'm not. I just be hungry and I just be on the move. Say hey, Taylor. Anyway, honestly, if I look like I feel that I must look like shit, because I mean, tell them, girl, tell them. You know, it's Saturday morning. Last night I went to bed pretty. I went to bed pretty early, but I had 3 glasses of wine. Usually I have 2, but I had 3 last night. And I may have poured a 4th one, but I didn't finish it because I got tired. I think I poured some out in the sink this morning. Anyway, because I have not been eating a lot of meat, and more specifically yesterday, I woke up, I had coffee, I didn't get any breakfast, and around 2 o'clock, I ran to Chipotle and got me a veggie bowl, and because I hadn't eaten all morning, I couldn't eat it all. But by the time I finished my podcast last night, I ran to HEB because my son-in-law had already went to eat, and he didn't have time for all of us to go out to eat, so I ran to HEB. I said that because he was trying to get me to go out to eat right before the podcast, and I couldn't go because I had to prepare. Well, I went to HEB and I got some steamed Cajun shrimp, and I grabbed some California roll sushi, and I came on home. Oh, and a bottle of wine. And I came on home, ate that, and I got me some romaine lettuce with some ranch dressing. I love romaine lettuce, just the raw romaine lettuce. I cut the ends off, and the leafy part, if it has leafy parts, and I just dip it in dressing. And anyway, I don't think I ate enough, so the wine has absorbed into my system totally, and I feel awful. I feel like shit. And I woke up like at 4 o'clock this morning because my neck was cramping, my head was hurting, I was just miserable. So I took a BC powder, so you can imagine my liver is screaming. So today, I'm going to see Thor, but I plan on drinking water all day because I do want a margarita tonight. And I must sound like a raving alcoholic, but I'm not. I like my spirits in the evening. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, and it's the weekend. Shit, it's time to turn up. Well, not turn up like that, but just turn up. So, that's why I'm looking like a ball of boo-boo right now. And then I was recording this morning. I did get up, grab my camera, my handy-dandy camera, my Sony a6000, which I am going to stop using. Excuse me, I got gas. And I was recording outside, trying to get some footage in. Then I realized my lens stopped. I wasn't even recording. So all that stuff I said this morning, I forgot. So I had to start over. And by the time I got ready to record again, it was time to leave the house. Actually, I'm at my daughter's house. I've been over here all week helping out with my grandbaby. If y'all notice, she's my ride or die a lot. My daughter works at night, so I kind of keep her. I do keep her a lot. Well, so I'm at Chick-fil-A right now getting ready to get something. I'm contemplating getting meat, but I'm not sure. I really am not a heavy bread eater. And I want a bunch of bread, but I don't want a bunch of meat either. I'm afraid if I eat it at this point, I'm going to get sick. But I need something to absorb some of this wine so I can take another BC powder to put my liver in more agony, but I promise I'm going to clean it out. This week, I'm going to order me some Arden's Garden. I don't know if you know what that is, but I can't even say I know what it is, other than the fact that they have a lot of good cleansing products, not juices, to help cleanse the body, clean your liver, if you want to lose weight. I'm probably not giving it any justice, but I've done it before, and it's only for 2 days, and it's not like one of those 7-day or 30-day things, but by the time you finish, you bone thin and need an IV, So I keep having to start over because somebody keeps calling me. First my brother called me, then my husband called me. My husband's right behind me in line. He wanted to see if he wanted to pay for my Chick-fil-A. I don't think that's possible because you're behind me and I'm in front of you. My stomach hurts. I think I am going to get me a... It depends if they're serving breakfast still. I am so freaking hungry. And these double lines, where the lines merge, is some BS right now, especially when you're hungry. I need these cars to move. Chick-fil-A normally have it moving faster than this. You want some breakfast, sweetie? Taylor. And like I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted, but I don't know what I was talking about. What the hell was I talking about? See, this is what happens with your brain on wine and BC powder and no food. I did a podcast with Deidre Ewing last night. Deidre Level, I think it's Level Up Ewing. No, I can't remember her Facebook name, but that girl is amazing. She's a beast. She doesn't think she's a beast, but she is. When I tell you she takes stuff to the next level, it really does. And I was doing a podcast with her last night. We actually did a podcast when I first started, and it was after her Perfect Woman event, and I was just starting my podcast, and it was a very transparent conversation, very open, it was real. And she talked about her family, you know, her growing up, her brother, her dad. I'm not going to go into specifics. Go listen to the podcast. I mean, it was so transparent. It gives you an idea of
Good morning. It's a great day here at Chick-fil-A. My name is Jennifer. May I serve you?
Hi, Jennifer. Is it breakfast still?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank gosh. Could I have a
That's ready to get breakfast.
Oh, good. Could I have a number 3 egg white? But could you take the chicken off of it?
You want a number 3 with no chicken?
Yes, please.
Okay, give me one moment. Did you want the meal or just the entree?
I want the meal.
Okay, give me one sec. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna charge you separately for everything. That way, because you're paying for when you pay for the meal, you're paying for the chicken too. I mean, it's gonna be a little cheaper.
Okay, I love cheaper.
Yes, ma'am. With egg whites and cheese.
Yeah.
Hash browns. And what would you like for your drink?
A coffee, please.
A coffee, small or large?
A small, and could you leave, you know what, give me a large, I'm sorry.
Large coffee?
Yes, please. And could you leave some room for me to put creamer in it?
How many creamers would you like?
I need a whole bunch of cream and a whole bunch of sugar. Y'all don't have flavored creamer, do you?
We have hazelnut, French vanilla, and then half and half creamer.
Okay, well, give me hazelnut. Can I get a handful of hazelnut and a few sugars?
Do you want them in the coffee or to the side?
Could you put it in the coffee, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, anything else for you today?
Yes, and could I get an extra side of hash browns?
And it's a side of hash browns, yes ma'am.
Yes. And also, my husband is right behind me. Could you add his to mine? I just pay for his. Never mind. I just pay for his when I get up here.
So you'll just pay for his?
Yeah.
Okay, for yours it's going to be $6.86. Any sauces or condiments for you?
No, thank you.
Yes ma'am.
Alrighty.
So go to the window.
Thank you, Jennifer.
My pleasure.
I love Chick-fil-A. They are so sweet. They give the best customer service. Honestly, I think it was only twice since I've been going to Chick-fil-A in all these years that I've had an issue with my food. And both of those times, I think once I had cold fries, which was weird because it was so busy. And the second time, I think I ordered something that I don't normally order. I can't remember what it was, but I was in Humble in the Kroger parking lot eating with my hubby, and I ordered something that I don't normally get, and it may have been a grilled chicken. I don't know, but it wasn't right. I couldn't eat it. I didn't take it back. But I think those are the only 2 occasions that I can actually think of that my food was not right. It was ugh. But I never complain. You know why? Because I get such good service here. And out of all the years that I've been here, and if I only had 2 occurrences where my food wasn't right, I think I'm doing good. And they are just the friendliest. Yeah, plus you don't have to pay for condiments. You tell them you want Chick-fil-A sauce, they filling your bag up with Chick-fil-A sauce. You go to McDonald's, tell them you want the sriracha with your 10-piece, you probably getting 2 sauces. Now you know darn well you cannot sop up your chicken nuggets, which they're not real chicken nuggets. I'm just using this as an example because that's when I used to eat it before. I'm just giving you an idea because I don't eat McDonald's chicken nuggets anymore. So please do not judge me on that. I do not eat that. Anyway, I just said that just to give Chick-fil-A a shout out. They are not sponsoring me, and they don't need me to either, but they are the best. The lines are worth it. What are you fussing at, mama? What are you fussing about? I got you some hash browns, and all you're gonna do is throw it all over the floor. That's all you're gonna do. Let me find out what my husband ordered because I'm going to pay for his food. And I just want to make sure I pay for the right car. Even though I don't mind paying it forward. But hold on one second. Larry, what did you order? Huh? I can't hear you. You're not yelling. Number 4? Okay. You're so shy. I'm yelling all outside the window. People looking at me. So ghetto. He's talking about. Oh, gosh. You know, Thor came out last night. We're going to see Thor today. We're going to try to. Anyway, we can't take the baby to the movie. So, and we don't let anybody babysit her outside of the family. So we kind of tag team with stuff. So a lot of times we can't do stuff together as a big family. Like go to the movies because she clowns. We hadn't quite figured out how to movie train her yet. We just still focusing on restaurant training, throwing food every damn where. So half of us are going to see Thor today, and she's going to be with my daughter. Oh my gosh, my head is killing me. I think I want to buy me a camera today, but I was taking my time actually because I want to order it from Amazon because you get more in the bundle with Amazon. Hello.
With egg whites and cheese. So the egg white grilled pretty much with no chicken.
Right.
And then the 2 hash browns and the large coffee with 6 hazelnut.
Yes.
$6.86.
Yeah. I want to pay for my husband's too. He's back there in he did a number 4. He said.
I have to do it.
Oh, separately.
Time, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. You want some hash brown, sucker? They so nice here. Oh, they deliver with DoorDash. I had no idea. I'm gonna have to try that.
Okay. So can you use that, and then you wanted extra hazelnut?
Yes, please. Can I get some sugars too?
Yeah.
And a straw.
Is 3 enough or more than that?
A few more. And a straw, please. I'll drink my coffee with a straw. Looks like I'm holding up the line. But she's in training.
36.22 is your change, and then you want me to give him food?
Yeah, you already paid for his already?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, she was, instead of, let's see. How do I, okay, mine was 40. Okay, so I got an egg white muffin with cheese, no meat, hash brown, and large coffee. Mine was $6.34, so my change was $43.14 from a 50. His came out to $6.92, and so my change is $31. Let me get my calculator out. Okay, this food is making me sick. After I waited in line for 3,000 hours to get it. So I think I officially have a hangover. So I'm gonna have to go home and get me some Nausine or something. Let me try to eat these hash browns because, oh Lord, I can't even see. Boy, this Chick-fil-A line is disrespectful. It be all in the road. You can't even see the cars coming. I want my egg sandwich so bad, but I don't feel good. I'm gonna try to block me. If she going to the Chick-fil-A, I'm not. I would just block me, heifer. Woo, I feel horrible, y'all. Feel like boo-boo. That's what I get though. Drinking wine on an empty tummy. And then I don't pace my damn self. I'm like, ooh, cold fruity wine, sangria. What's that? What if I drink this coffee? Anyway, I think I was talking about Deidre. It Works distributor. And she's a double diamond. We started in It Works probably around the same time, but I fell off the map as an emerald, I think. I didn't get far. I got tired of doing parties. But she stayed, and boy, when I tell you, she has retired herself from her job, and I believe her husband's almost retired too, or he's just working by choice. I don't know. But everybody has a story. And that's why, honestly, you know, everybody's story is different. Everybody handle things differently in life. But, you know, you don't have to let your story define you in terms of keeping you from being successful. And it's a choice. And she made a choice. And I like that about her. And she always so positive. And anyway, so I'm thinking that we were going to clear up some stuff that she had said originally on the first podcast, because even though her and her mother have a very great relationship, I think she shared some things that probably would hurt her mother's feelings. It's just my words, not hers. And she wanted a do-over. I get it. She deserved a do-over. She and her spirit couldn't continue to promote to the world something that hurt her mother's feelings, even though her and her mother share these things at events and things. I'm talking funny because if you watch my last vlog, I didn't get my braces tightened, and I still haven't made it. I think my appointment's on the 15th now. And one of my brackets hooked into my meat on my lip. I think that happened on that other vlog. And it doesn't hurt, but it keeps getting hooked up in there. When it does hurt. Oh, horrible. Anyway, so she wanted a do-over because she said she couldn't really promote the other podcast like she wanted to, because of some of the things that she shared. She may have shared too much, and she wanted to preserve. And I understand, because, you know, we got old school moms. Those moms who were great moms, but, you know, nobody's perfect. I mean, I'm not a perfect mom. I wasn't a perfect mom. I'm still not. I'm still learning. I don't think anybody's a perfect mom. But sometimes you don't always want to hear those things, or you want to control information, especially if you've grown, you know, moved on, you're in a different place with your parents. You don't keep harboring on old stuff and making them relive those things that they can't control or change. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move on at some point. And she has, and I have too. I'm just saying in general. I get why she wants to, you know, change what she put out there. So anyway, so I'm thinking we're going to clear some stuff up on the podcast. See with Monroe. Baby, she turned that thing around on me. Made me vulnerable. Almost had me in the corner sucking my thumb rocking. me say this first. So she turned the podcast on me. It was about me and not her. But my podcast is always about me. But in terms of, it's like she was interviewing me, putting me on the spot. You know, having me like, she said, "Who are you?" I said, "Of course, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a friend." But those are easy, right? Easy things. But who are you really? And so I had to dig deep and pull out some stuff and say on my podcast I don't think I've ever said or even said out loud. I probably said these things in my journal. I felt these feelings in my spirit. I don't think I've ever really said them out loud. Maybe I had to my husband or something, but just not, or my therapist. I do talk to my therapist when I had one, but never on my podcast. And I was very vulnerable, and I didn't say it to her then, but I almost shed a tear because it's not always easy to identify with who you really are and what you're striving to overcome or, you know, get past. And I don't know. I liked it because it just gives you an idea of who I am, my target audience, who I'm trying to reach with my podcast. You know, I'm not a therapist, but I've been through some things, you know what I'm saying? And so I can speak on some stuff. I can give you what I think is a way to handle certain things. You know, it's an opinion, just like an asshole. Everybody has one. And that's what my podcast does. I mean, I touch on topics that are relatable to me, that touch my spirit, or you know, related to me or somebody that I know, you know, whatever. And I speak on it, give my unsolicited opinion about it, and hope that it helps someone. But I'm a little embarrassed, but it is what it is. And I don't really easily get embarrassed because I am who I am, and that's all I can be. See, with Monroe, I know I chew ugly, y'all, but I chew, you know, I'm trying to suck food out my braces. I'll be glad when I get these damn things off, boy. Don't ever get braces at 47. Don't get them after you're 17, as a matter of fact. Get them before you're 17. And wear your damn retainers. That's my problem. I ain't with my retainer. Oh my gosh, I feel like crap.